So here we are now. A tongue twister. Here we are now in Gallipoli, nearby Anzac Cove, where the Anzac soldiers of Australia and New Zealand landed here 100 years ago during the First World War. So we're exploring it now and seeing the remnants of what's left from it.
So the Anzacs came here with the original intention of occupying the Straits and then ultimately taking Constantinople, which would then take the Ottoman Empire out of the war, but they ultimately suffered a huge loss.
So I'm at the Anzac Cove right now, which stands for Australian and New Zealand Armed Corps. A pretty important site for Australians and New Zealanders, since this is one of the biggest battles in history and where they actually had many losses. Funnily enough, I didn't know this place before coming here, and before Bryce actually mentioned it.
So I think the best part of the Gallipoli trip was the quote that Mustafa Ataturk left to the Australian Anzac soldiers many years later, and I'm reading in front of me. "You, the mothers who sent their sons from faraway countries, wipe away your tears. Your sons are now lying in our bosoms and are in peace. After having lost their lives on this land, they have become our sons as well."
What's up with your chin, bro? So we're here at the city of Troy, visiting the site. That's a battle that actually happened 3,000 years ago. So here it is.
So the city of Troy is reflected in the old Greek tale where the Greek soldiers, after a 10-year siege, couldn't take the city of Troy. So they hid themselves inside the Trojan horse and finally took the city. The city has been built upon over 10 to 15 times over the period of 3,000 years, so there are many remnants depicting many periods in history there.
So there are three types of ancient column capitals used in ancient Greek architecture. It's Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian, and it's in that order. And the way to remember it is DIC, Dick.